Welcome back, Holistic Soul Sisters. I'm Mandy Rose, your holistic health coach, spiritual mentor, and astrologer. In today's video, we're going to talk all about Leo season. And just like I have for all the other sun season videos, I made sure to come dressed as this season. Leo season is all about dressing to impress, speaking to be heard, and daring to be seen. So today, I got my Leo vibes going. So let's dive into everything you need to know about Leo season. So starting with the basics, Leo season begins July 23rd and goes until August 22nd. This is when the sun enters the zodiac sign of Leo. And everyone who has the sun in Leo in their birth chart is going to be having their birthday this month. In astrology, we call that your solar return. When the sun makes its way back to the zodiac sign it was at the day you were born. Now, Leo is a fire sign. Fire signs are all about being passionate, being bold, lighting a flame, and watching it burn. And Leo's symbol is the lion. So when we think of the lion is very regal. It's very royal. It roars so loud. It's the king of the jungle. It's the animal that everybody respects. So during Leo season, everyone's going to feel this tendency to be a little bit more bold and courageous and act like the lion. Go out there and get your prey. Now, the ruling planet of Leo is the sun. And this is so fitting because the sun is home here in Leo. When the sun enters the zodiac sign of Leo, kicking off Leo season, the sun is like coming back home. It's got home field advantage. It can light up the sky super bright, and it feels like it's here to accomplish everything it needs to do. And it's here in full support of a shining bright like the lion. I always say during Leo season, if you're someone that's been a little afraid to step into the light, this is your time to get that courage and be a little bold and brave and get out there and shine. You might even find that people around you that are a little bit more shy and timid start acting or dressing in ways that you don't normally expect. Now, Leo is the 5th season of the astrological year. And in all my sun season videos since Aries season, I've been sharing with you guys what this looks like in the astrological year. Starting off with Aries, it's the new year, it's the new beginning. This is when in astrology we decide that we want to be bold and go for something new in our lives. So that happens during Aries season. The second season is Taurus. This is a time when we plant our seeds and we start preparing the ground so that our dreams can grow and prosper. The third season is Gemini. This is an air sign. It's all about the mind. It's all about getting logical about our dreams and analyzing. And Gemini rules social networks. So getting out there and sharing our dreams with other people and networking and finding those connections to make our dreams come to life. The fourth season is Cancer, and this is an emotional time. This is the time where we go home and retreat a little bit into our shell and work and process our emotions so that they don't get in our way and they don't bring us baggage for the rest of the astrological year as we continue to strive for our dreams and our goals. And now we're in Leo season, the 5th season of the astrological year. And this is a time for us to get on stage and share our dreams. We envisioned them in Aries seasons. We planted them in Taurus seasons. We got to analyzing and networking with those dreams. We got our emotional baggage out of the way last month, and now we are going to get on that stage and we are going to speak to be heard. And we're going to dress to impress, and we're going to dare to be seen by others and recognized so that our dreams can start growing and shining bright with the sun. Leo is the ruler of the 5th house. It's the 5th season of the astrological wheel. So what does Leo in the 5th house represent? Number one, it rules children and our inner child. This is a season where we want to tap into that inner child. What brings us joy? Go run around on a playground. Go paint and draw. Get out your coloring books. Tap into that inner child that wasn't afraid to be seen. Think about what children are like. They don't care what other people think. If they want to wear purple pants and a blue shirt, that's what they wear. They feel confident no matter what. So tap into that inner child within yourself that felt confident and bold when you were younger, before the world told you who to be. And engage some time with children. It really helps us bring out our inner child. So play with your nieces and nephews. Take some time to play with your own kids. Instead of going to the park and letting them play, go run around with them on the playground. Participate with them instead of just watching them. Another thing that Leo rules is our creativity. Leo is all about the arts and creating passion projects and dancing and singing and painting and drawing. This is an excellent season to be extremely creative because that's being bold and wanting to be seen. So put yourself and all your energy into some creative outlets. Another thing that Leo rules is our joy. This is a season where we want to tap into our joy, where we feel a little bit more joyful. It's the middle of summer for so many of us. The sun is shining bright in the sky. The sun brings us a lot of joy. It brings us our serotonin and our dopamine and our happy brain chemicals. So think about how you feel when you're out in the sun. You just feel extremely happy. And with the sun being at home here in Leo, joy is the theme for these 4 weeks. And another thing that Leo rules is our feminine energy. A lot of people don't realize this. Leo and the lion actually rules the heart. And the lion is super nurturing, right? Leo season is all about heart energy, about being extremely feminine. So tap into that part of yourself. So let's talk about some energy that you can expect to feel during these 4 weeks. You might feel extremely playful. You might be called to go outside and run around in the grass, go to a playground, go play at the beach and build a sandcastle. Tap into this playful energy that Leo season brings with it. It's absolutely beautiful to let loose and have some fun and just be playful. Let the stresses of the world sit on the back burner and just enjoy the present moment. Another energy that Leo season brings with it is one of royalness, of elegance, of regalness, of commanding a room with your dominance. The lion walks in with its shoulders back and its chin up, and it's got a lot of confidence. So this is a great time to put on that brave face and be a little bit more royal and regal. And when you walk into a room, command the presence of the people around you. And just with your body language, say, I'm not afraid to be seen. Another energy that you're going to be feeling is courageous. If your dream has you being a little fearful, maybe you're dreaming really, really big and you're not sure if it's going to be possible to accomplish, this is a great season to tap into your courage. Maybe you're needing to make a phone call to someone that you've just been putting on the back burner because you're afraid. This is a great season to make the phone call, connect with those people, ask for things, be bold and courageous, which leads me into the last energy, confidence. This is a great season to put on your confident hat. No matter how confident we can be in a specific area of our life, there's always the negative Nancy voice in our head trying to tear down our confidence. Or maybe you tried something and you failed at it and now you're scared to try it again. This is a great season to build your confidence back up. Tap into that inner child that didn't care if you failed, right? Remember when you were a kid, if you tried to cross the monkey bars and you fell 10 times, you still kept trying. Don't be afraid during Leo season. Work on that confidence level. Now, along with these great positive energies that Leo season brings, it also brings with it some negative energies that we need to be aware of, that we're all going to be feeling just as much as the positive energies. So let's dive into those. The first thing that we need to be aware of is our egotistical side. The lion can be a little bold and a little obnoxious. And because it has that confidence and it knows that it could take over the entire jungle, it can be a little egotistical. So we need to check our egos during this season. If there's a part of your life where maybe you're just being a little too bossy, you think you know everything and you're the best of the best, take it down a notch. And our ego's only getting in the way of us accomplishing those dreams. Remember, Leo is all about heart-centered energy. So we can't do that and lead with our egos. Another energy you're going to want to be aware of is being too dominant. Again, the lion wants to be the top of the top. He can never take the back seat. So beware of what areas of your life you're being too dominating. Where do you need to have full control and you're hovering too much? Step back a little bit. Another energy to be aware of is being dramatic. You can be a little over the top, over dramatic. So when something happens, for instance, let's say your wash machine breaks, you could act like it's the end of the world and you have no clothes to wear because you can't wash your favorite shirt, but you have a whole closet full of clothes. So don't be over dramatic. Be very careful too when you're going out with your friends of needing to be the center of attention. You don't want to be over dramatic. It's going to push people away. And again, it's not going to help you lead to the goals that you set for yourself at the beginning of Aries season in this astrological year. And the last energy you're going to want to be aware of is being too opinionated. with Leo season having a lot of confidence and being bold and thinking he's number one, we can think that our opinion is the only one that matters. So you're going to want to be a little careful about how you speak, because we tend to speak with a lot of confidence and a lot of loudness during Leo season. Even if we're not someone that likes to speak up a lot, or we're a little bit more shy and timid, for some reason during Leo season, everyone's voices get just a little louder. So you're going to want to be careful that when you share your opinion, it's not coming across as too bold and too harsh. And lastly, I'm going to share with you guys some activities you're going to want to put on your calendar for the 4 weeks of Leo season. The first thing you're going to definitely want to put on your calendar is time to dance. Even if you can't dance, dancing is a beautiful way to open up our heart energy, because we're moving around. How many of us are stiff and rigid? And if we're dancing, we're just kind of moving really slowly. Get out there every day and move your body and go with the flow and dance, whatever that looks like for you. Put on some music and get to dancing. Another thing you're going to want to do over the 4 weeks of Leo season is dress bold. This is a great time to put on the shiny top and your favorite outfit and do your hair up a little higher and put on those extra lashes. Leo season is a great time to just shine bright. The sun is here, opening up the stage for you to just shine super bright. You want to be noticed. You want to be recognized for you. So get out there and dress to impress. The third thing you might want to do during Leo season is to tap into your creativity. Like I said, this is a great energy for tapping into your hidden talents. Did you love to paint and you haven't done it in a long time? This is a great time of year to tap in to those creative outlets, because creative outlets can be very meditative and very therapeutic for us and help us get to our next idea. If there's something you're stuck about in your goal, maybe your goal is to open a business, but you've been stuck in the ideas of getting back into your creative side. Let's say you're sitting there coloring in a coloring book. It's very meditative. It's very soothing. It taps in your inner child. And the next thing you know, you have your next light bulb moment for your business. So this is a great season to tap into all those creative outlets, whatever that looks like for you. And the last thing you definitely want to do during Leo season is tap into your inner child. I talked a lot about this in the Chiron retrograde video. Chiron just went retrograde on July 11th. So as we're entering Leo season on July 23rd, Chiron is in his full retrograde in the zodiac sign of Aries, which rules our inner child. And Leo also rules children and our inner child. So this is a great time to do some healing work on our inner child. If you're not sure what I mean, make sure you check out that Chiron retrograde video where I dive way more in depth on inner child healing and what that looks like. But during Leo season, nurture and tend to your inner child. Be more playful, like I said. Get out on the playground and do those things that allow you to be more childlike. The world is such a serious place, and we have to show up as an adult and be mature and make the right decisions and look proper and get to work on time and have all these constraints of life. And Leo season's a great time to just reverse back to your playful, creative inner child. So that wraps up our Leo season video. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I cannot wait to see you shine bright like the lion that you are. If you're in our Holistic Soul Sister Facebook group, please post some photos of you dressed to impress in your Leo season best. If you do any creative outlets, I would absolutely love to see your talent. Please share it with us in the group. If you're not part of our Holistic Soul Sister Facebook group, you can find it in the link in the description box below. Just hit request to join and you can be a part of our private community where we all focus on healing holistically and growing spiritually and sharing our rituals and routines and best practices to show up as our best selves. So I'd love to have you be a part of that. If you haven't gotten your copy of the 2021 Retrograde Astrology Journal, you're going to want to make sure to grab one. We're in the height of retrograde season, so grab your copy, fill out your journal prompts. Even though it's been half the year, you can still go back and learn a lot about all the zodiac signs, the sun seasons, different rituals, what each new and full moon means. So there's a lot to learn. It's part interactive journal and part educational. So grab a copy in the description box below. Make sure you're following me on social media at mandyrose.1111. I bring you guys so many more astrological updates in between these videos on YouTube, along with a lot of holistic health tips and tricks. Make sure you hit like and subscribe. Share this video with your favorite Leo. Happy birthday to all my Leos, and I will catch you guys in the next video.